But before we start, what I was saying earlier about, I just wanted to get this off my chest. I'm so sorry we got distracted.
You guys want to hear a cool story about peeing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there. Like, I can't even remember his name.
So Jackson, before we were recording, you were talking about this like super drippy fashion that you were on with the thermal top and the shorts.
I'm just saying, not a thermal
name.
top like what you're thinking, but like a layered top half of your body.
No, I okay, good clarifier. I did understand what you meant.
Yeah, not
though.
like specifically like the
You're not talking about
the
thermal
type of shirt,
underwear.
like a thermal shirt. Although that could go hard, who knows?
See,
but just it's like the few weeks of the year when you can be comfortable wearing like a hoodie or like a sweater and also shorts.
so this actually has me thinking of something that was happening recently. Nina and I were going shopping for like shorts, and I've been trying to sell her on this term, and she really was not receptive after the 8th or 9th time I said it. So I want to float it past y'all. Yacht boy summer. It's like hot boy summer, but you wear like yacht outfit, which is pretty much just like a sweater, cardigan, and shorts. Thoughts?
Now, do you tie a sweater around the top
course.
of you like
You
a
can
little
go
cape?
You got options
With a polo on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
but no,
so
no, no,
many options.
not a polo, like a sweater, and then another sweater wrapped around you.
And a polo
No,
underneath
that's a Cape Cod yacht boy. It's too warm down here.
Okay.
Cape Cod yacht boy.
This is like the polo, the Ralph Lauren fit check.
I'm James
Dockers.
Yacht Boy of the Cape Cod Yacht Boys.
James Yacht Boy.
Cape Cod yacht boy.
My
I
friends
could
call
go
me
for
Jimmy.
that style.
I feel like that's maybe the dream, being a Cape Cod yacht boy. Like, my father has been part of a investment bank since 1812 in Boston. I worked hard for my money.
I mean, here's the thing, right? On one hand, yes, absolutely worst kind of person. On the other hand, you're right. Like, low key, a little bit goals.
Not goals,
No,
because
no.
at all. But like, if you were born into it and you've never known that sucks ass and you're actually a terrible piece of shit, maybe for a few years you could delude yourself into thinking it's a pleasurable lifestyle. But coming from where I'm at now, if I were to ever be in a position like that, I would be so filled with self-hatred based on like the things that I have to do to get there. Wouldn't be fun.
You just gotta compartmentalize, baby. Lock those
Yeah,
stats
but that's
out
not a
the way.
solution.
Compartmentalize being a Cape Cod yacht boy. That's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is literally the whole point of being a Cape Cod Yacht Boy is compartmentalizing out the things that you don't like.
No, they don't know about the things they don't like. They never have to learn.
They've never
They
experienced.
get to be little dumb yacht boys forever. They're out on the open ocean listening to Fleetwood Mac, and they think everyone does that.
I
I
feel
do
like some
wonder,
of
'cause
them might listen to Weezer.
Oh, a lot of them have to listen to Weezer.
New
That's
yacht
the
boy.
edgy
Oh yeah,
ones,
what's
though.
the new yacht rock?
Weezer.
Who are the new yacht rockers?
My default
Definitely
is
Weezer. You're on it. Yeah.
What
I
if-
feel
Are we
like
gonna
the new
intro our
yacht
guest, by the
rock
way,
is
real
like.
quick before since
yeah.
he's
Hey everybody, welcome to the crossover event of the century. This is Brandon. He's the co-host of this podcast. It sure is a podcast, and he does that with
Damn.
damn
he does it with the other
Cold.
guy.
Noah.
cold.
all right,
Cold
okay,
as
okay.
hell.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Like, I can't even remember his name. Every time we record, I have to have him get one of those "Hello, my name is," and he writes it on there. And then we have little name plaques we set out in front of each other, and that's the only way I can remember his name. Literally, he in my phone is just saved as podcast bitch. I'm gonna
Pod
send a
boy.
message and see what his actual name is. Hold on a second.
See, no one can blame me. I got dragged on their podcast for this, but I'm going to take this as the apology from Brandon for saying it's actually okay that I didn't remember Johnny?
Maybe Josh.
Josh. Sure.
Maybe Josh.
You know, it's definitely a J name.
Yeah, definitely a
fucked.
J
Pretty
name.
fucked up.
Yeah, and then I listened to your podcast, the last one you just did, and I got like flagged. It was like, oh, he was gonna show up, but no, he didn't.
That is
And I'm
what
like-
happened. We did do that.
Yeah,
And you know
yeah.
what?
And I was listening to it, and
Justified.
I was like, you know what? Like, this is the first time I've done something social in the longest time, and I'm all like,
And immediately you got
let-
dragged for it. Yeah.
yeah. I go out, be a normal human being, don't stay inside, and I get dragged through the mud for it.
I got really bad news for you. If you think having a podcast is being a normal human being, you've been inside longer than you thought.
Oh yeah, no,
Everybody
definitely.
has a podcast. That's like even the
2022.
joke.
That
Every
is-
white boy has a podcast, please.
Yeah, and
Well,
once
every
you
yacht
hit
boy
30,
might too.
Oh man, every
Yachtcast.
Yacht Boy definitely has a podcast. What do you think Yacht Boy
Yachtcast.
podcasts are like?
No, they don't have podcasts because again, they
It's-
don't want to think
it's
because
too
the
much
more they
work.
think, the more it starts to hurt.
Their podcast is hanging out with their friends, drinking brewskis on the yacht, and listening to Weezer.
I cannot stress
Yeah.
enough how good that sounds.
I think they listen to like Weezer and like only the bad Panic at the Disco albums.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like they listen to like the last
yeah.
4 albums that the
So-
band made.
We listened to a top 40s station at work, and there's this remix of Elton John's Rocket Man that plays like every hour. And
Why
that's
would
what
you-
I currently associate with like, yeah, that's yacht music. Because
Why
it's
would
just
you
like
remix that? Like what?
Some people want to watch the world
I'm a
burn.
rocket man.
Like no, I love remixes. I've gone on record multiple times
Remix.
as saying how much I fucking love remixes as like a genre, but
Remix.
here's the thing. The remix doesn't even utilize the chorus. It actually doesn't utilize any part of the original song. It is just the words of the verse. It's just the be a long, long time part.
Oh hell yeah!
huh?
What's the best remix of all time?
Brandon, come on. We brought you on for this.
I'm
And
thinking.
you can't
Hold
say
on.
you can't say the one that's the right answer, but you can't say it.
The only right answer I'm thinking of is Sea Shanty 2 Trap Mix.
I
That
do
sounds
like-
like ass.
I
I
do
was thinking
like
about
Runescape.
Ignition. It's the remix to Ignition.
Honestly,
It's the best one.
I couldn't believe that was a remix. Everyone like, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's a bit, right? Like it's the remix to Ignition. Ha 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 ha.
Hot
but-
and fresh out the kitchen.
Learning
I'm
that
a
that was
rolling that
actually
body,
the
got
thing,
every man
or that
in
wasn't the
motion.
original track,
Sipping
and
that
it is a
Coca-Cola.
remix, blows my mind.
I'm like so
Wait, that's a remix?
It's
Yeah,
the freaking
it's the remix
weekend,
of
baby. I'm about
Ignition.
to have me some fun.
Ignition, not that
Bounce,
great.
bounce,
It's
bounce,
fine,
bounce,
but like it's not that
bounce,
great.
bounce. Come on.
Wow.
It's like murder, she wrote.
I've only known the remix then.
I tell you, it is the best remix.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's the best remix, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm. I wish it
Like,
was. I
why-
wish R. Kelly didn't make the best remix of all time.
You know, honestly, I'm gonna say it. I wish he didn't traumatize like so many people in a horrific way.
That
Yeah,
that is true. I agree with that.
You
Yeah.
got me there. Yeah.
I'm okay with him making the remix. I just wish he was a better person.
I just wish he would just go to the bathroom in the toilet like everyone else.
So there was this
I
guy
just
at
wish
work.
he would be not the worst.
He was an
Yeah.
ex-coworker now. But
Who? R.
Rest in
Kelly?
peace.
no, some dude who loved R. Kelly though, because we were
Oh,
talking
okay.
about it. I'm like, yeah, man, R.
Oh.
Kelly, he's gross. I hate that guy. It's a shame. He made some good music, but he's a not good person. And he's like, no, I was talking about this with my friends the other day, and
Oh,
they were
God.
talking about R. Kelly, and I said, hey, pull up your Pornhub search history right now. I'll do it too. And he's like, as he says this, he holds his phone up and gets
No.
ready to unlock it. He's like,
Oh, no.
I guarantee a bunch of y'all have stuff that's way weirder than him just pissing on people.
I'm gonna say it. If it's on, like Pornhub, and I'm not saying that, like, obviously they have a history of doing some awful shit, or like not the website itself, but like the way that the uploading procedure works, and there's just not
Yeah.
as many checks as there should be in an industry that can be so exploitative.
Mhm.
But if it's on Pornhub, it's probably not as bad as what he did to a whole bunch of kids who were underage.
Well, I think
it's
that's the thing,
worse.
right?
It's worse, dude. I said, yeah, but like, as far as I remember, the worst part with R. Kelly is that it was all kids. And he's like, no, that's not true.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? That's the I'm gonna say it. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If two adults are like, yeah, I pee on my partner, I'll be like, you know what? Hell
Good
yeah,
for
go,
you.
do whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
no,
You do
exactly.
That's legal. That's fine. That sounds like a whole like you have to have equipment for that. Like, I'm not peeing on my bed. Are you kidding me?
Oh, so what you want to
And I'm
do?
not
No,
peeing on
you
the couch. And
you
what do
get
you
like
do
a
a
outside?
kiddie
plastic,
pool,
those
like one of
clear
those
plastic
tiny
tarps
little
is what you
plastic
get.
kiddie pools. You set
That
it in
I've
your
also-
living
yeah,
room,
you do that too.
Okay,
and then
the
you just
thing is-
blast, and just like it goes all over the place. I wouldn't know though. I wouldn't know that. That'd
Yeah,
be,
you don't know much
That,
about
I
it.
yeah,
also
that'd
would
be
not
weird
know.
to
I-
know. Yeah,
I
definitely
live
not.
in a very small amount of space. So everyone who comes into my home gets to see pretty much everything that's in my home.
Yes.
If I had a plastic kiddie pool inside my house, people would be like,
Well, you don't keep it like out. You like
I don't have anywhere else to keep it.
Well,
What's
here's
he
the
gonna
thing,
do?
right?
Keep
Like,
it
this-
outside? It's gonna get messy.
I could keep it in the barn. I could put it in the barn,
you
but then
hose
yeah,
it
I
down.
want to take it out of the
you
barn.
hose it down
could-
and leave it outside.
Hide it under your bed.
I have a niece. I could be like, I have a
Ooh,
3.5
under your
year old
bed is
niece
a
when she
good-
comes and visits.
I like the mindset of having it under your bed.
You're just gonna want to clean it
I
out and bleach it just to be sure that pee smell doesn't like just
Fill
that
your room,
smell
yeah.
Problem
would fill
is-
an
I
entire
mean, there's
room.
also
Yeah,
like
there's a
the
few
very
problems here.
obvious.
Yeah, no,
thing
I wouldn't know.
We're all
I'm
like
just saying.
choosing to not acknowledge, which is like showers exist. You could just use a shower.
Yeah,
very
okay,
small.
cool. If you want to piss in the tub like an animal, I
People
would
do that
never
like all
do
the time.
that.
Like that's a normal. Like
I would
okay.
never.
Oh, yeah, I
I
would never
also
do that.
not.
But
I find that I actually unironically find that disgusting, like peeing in your own shower. But like that is
Really?
a thing that people do.
I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
what?
I have literally no qualms with it.
wait,
See,
I
that's
don't
what
do
I'm
it
saying.
myself
You have a problem with
often,
peeing
but
in
I
the
do
shower?
sometimes, and I don't care if
Yeah, I
people
find
do.
it disgusting.
It's not like waffle
I,
stomping, dude. It gets flushed.
No, thank you
Yeah, I
for.
say I
listen,
pee in the
this
shower
is-
probably like
I am not
30%
the one
of
on
the time.
goddamn trial here. What?
No, you
Also,
put
the thing
yourself
about
on
the pee
trial.
thing, first
Yeah.
of all, my bed, under my bed is where I keep most of my stuff anyway, because again, my room is about the size of my bed and then desk, and that's it.
Mhm, mhm.
So
Right,
all my,
right.
like, everything is under my bed. But I also, the other problem with it is that I don't really want to pee on anyone.
That would be the next
So, like,
big hurdle
I
to get
think that
past.
might actually circumvent the whole issue.
That is true. If you do not have an interest in peeing
I
on
just-
anyone, then you would
Yeah.
not need any of this.
Then so that sounds like my life just got easier because not wanting to pee on someone means I don't have to do any of this.
That
that's
that
true.
is true. But for someone who would have to,
If
Yeah.
there was hypothetically someone who wanted to pee on somebody,
just in case if someone wanted to. Also, in that whole situation, I completely did not even think about the shower.
yeah,
Wait, really?
no one ever
Yeah.
thinks about the shower.
That was
No.
the
What is
literal
the
first
longest-
thing I thought of.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, kiddie pool, duh. It's like we don't. Man, only if we had some kind of receptacle that we could put ourselves in and clean our bodies, and we would just do it there because it's already built in. No, did not think of that. I only thought like, just use a kiddie pool. Pull out the tarp, lay it down.
You guys want to hear a cool story about peeing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever time yourself when you pee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if you have to pee really bad, you're like, how long is it going to take?
Yes.
The other day, I had to pee worse than I've ever had to pee in my life. I peed for 1 minute and 10 seconds.
That's a lot of pee.
Damn.
It was so
That's a
bad
good
that
piss.
I literally had to pull off on the side of the highway to do it.
Oh, that's
And I was like, I've never had to pee this bad. Like it hurts, and it
Oh.
hurt for like the last hour and a half.
mm-hmm.
So first of all, I'm sorry to my body for that because I should have just stopped anywhere else instead of doing that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, this is probably the most I've ever had to pee. I'm gonna time it.
So you like popped out your phone and you were like holding back the pee, but you were ready as soon as you got like the stopwatch out, and then as soon as you
Yeah,
hit go,
100%. Yeah.
it was just just like
I-
fire hose.
Yeah, I was like, I've never had to pee this bad, and I feel like I need to document it. Like, I need to know how long I have to pee.
This
I do
feels
love
like a
that
very.
you held off on peeing just to time it, just to see.
Yeah.
I feel like this is maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely incorrect. This feels like a very male experience because we all agreed instantly, almost too quickly.
Yeah.
I think this is what, like, boys will be boys should mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Timing how long you have to pee.
Exactly.
And then I brought it to I brought it to most of my friends by now, and I'm like, hey, this is my record. Try.
Slap that shit up on the leaderboards.
We've. Yeah.
I was gonna say there's got to be a speed running
The Peter
community
board.
for like
Oops.
peeing, like, and
Well, if it's a speedrunning community, you just be like, I didn't pee.
that is true.
One
That's pretty good.
droplet.
One droplet, and I stopped, and it really had to go. Everyone's like, okay. So we're talking about like that, timing how long that it takes to pee. Has anyone done the thing where you like really have to go and you're at a urinal and you start backing up as you're peeing to see how you can arc it and how far back you can be?
Not since I was in my teens.
I'm gonna be honest. I
But you
don't
did
like
it.
urinals. I don't trust urinals. I think they suck.
That's valid.
I want to do. Obviously, I'm not going to do this because it'd be really weird. I want to fucking go into a men's room and just hang out all day and count how many motherfuckers don't flush the urinal and how many sons of bitches wash their hands for more than 3 seconds. And I bet the answer is like no one washes their hands for more than 3 seconds and no one flushes the goddamn urinal. Like, what is wrong? Like, what happened?
So sometimes you just want other people to smell that marinade, that little
No,
urinal cake's
you
floating.
You're not a cat peeing on a tree.
That is true.
We live in a society.
We certainly
have
do
to.
live in a society.
Look at my Discord profile picture.
Is
Is
that
it-
Baby Joker? It is.
I love Joker, baby. It's the Joker, baby.
Oh, I like that Joker. I'm the Joker, baby.
He's the Joker, baby. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, So that was it. We hit our peak topic of urinal and urinating and pee, and now we just have dropped off. Like, well, that's it. We shot our shot.
That's
We're
it.
done.
All right.
I mean, we
I live
pack
in
it in,
society.
kids.
I
shoot
just
for
feel
the
like
moon,
more.
and then you hit.
I just
like,
feel
where
like
do
men
you
need to
go?
wash their hands. Like it's one of those things where like guys will be like, oh, I never like wash my hands at public restrooms because like I hardly touch like anything, or I don't even touch anything. Well, first of all, then you're probably that's just maybe not optimal. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie, that might not be the optimal technique.
I was gonna say you're just gonna
And
piss
second
in
of
your
all,
pants at
just
that
wash your
point.
hands anyway. You're touching stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like you probably touched something. Just wash your hands. And even if you didn't, oh no, you washed your hands.
I mean, there's not going to be a bad benefit from washing your hands.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh no, I caught something, some disease. No, it's preventing that. That's why we need to
Yeah,
wash
like,
our
oh,
hands.
I washed my hands.
I mean,
And
that's what
I thought, I was hoping this is something that got better over like with
No.
after and maybe even during the pandemic. I think it stayed the same. I think men were like, yeah, we've got to like wear masks and stuff.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to wash my hands for more than 5 seconds though.
I think that's
I
like
remember-
the like thing that we found out during
the
the
public
pandemic is that
bathroom.
nobody washes their hands.
Nobody.
No,
Everyone's
yeah,
gross.
I remember hearing about that, which blew my mind. As like I think we can all, as former food service people, probably like feel like, hey, what do you mean you don't wash your hands a lot? Because like that
I
was
mean,
something.
I don't wash my hands if I'm at home,
That's
like unless I'm cooking or something.
I
That's
obsessively
fair.
wash my hands at all times.
I
mean,
okay,
Like,
so
I'm
I
just,
don't do
if
that.
I'm just sitting around,
But like if I'm
like, I'm-
touching food or
If I come
Yeah.
in, if I come in from the
You know,
outside,
oh, see, I only have
I
started
don't know if I
doing
come in
that
from outside.
since working somewhere where my hands get visibly dirty. I'm like, oh yeah, there's dirt on my hands. Hee hee hee.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
clean that off.
Yeah, you would not imagine if you haven't worked at the liquor store how much dirt you just get on your hands because
crazy.
every bottle has just a little bit of dust on it, just a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
But when you touch like 500 of them, you're like, my hands are gray.
Yeah. Truck mornings.
I'm about to. If I
on
keep
that
this up,
truck
I'm
for,
gonna look like
2
Kratos in an
hours,
hour.
And then my hands
Oh, the
are
truck
like
is the worst.
pitch black at the
Oh
end
yeah,
of
you're
that.
touching those
And
boxes. Yeah, you're gonna come out looking like you
tell
just
ya.
got tarred and feathered.
It's so nice though when you wash your hands after that. It's like cleansing. It's
Literally.
Oh yeah,
it
I did
feels
love
so
when I would
good.
like, and I would just sit in the back all day and just move all the boxes and organize everything and mark everything and stock, and my hands would just be like sooty, and then you wash them and just like, oh, it feels so good.
It's like nothing ever happened.
Man.
But yeah, no, I don't usually wash my hands if I come in from outside. I'm more of a like if I'm cooking or if I'm doing something with food, I'll
Mhm.
wash my hands. If I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah, beyond
if
that,
I'm just like sitting at my desk for a few hours, I'm not like I gotta get up and wash my hands.
it's like, oh no, I touched my desk. Where I will say that when I had COVID, I did wash my hands very compulsively.
That's yeah, when you're sick, yeah.
And
yeah.
I sprayed down my whole computer area like once a day at least. But that's
But
different.
that's sick protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, sneezing all over your keyboard while you're playing your games.
Sir, sneezing actually isn't part of the COVID symptoms, you fake fan.
You're
At
just
least
calling me
not
a
for-
fake fan for COVID.
yeah, name 3 of COVID's albums.
I think my favorite COVID album is the green cover. I think that one's my
Okay,
favorite.
Weezer, get out of
I
here.
like the blue album. I mean, you guys have a favorite album that came out during the pandemic?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
You don't have a favorite album of the last 2 years.
I actually do, but I feel like it's just gonna be like, damn, can't believe Dan's a fucking.
Furry?
Like-
the worst option.
Go for it. Yeah, tell me the
Wait,
worst
hold on.
option.
Before you say
Go ahead.
the worst option. I mean, outside of obviously bad options like
Yeah.
Imagine Dragons, I think the worst option I would reasonably expect is if you say AJR.
No, actually. Although,
Okay, thank God.
No,
Oh.
it would have been fucking. What is the actual name of the goddamn album? I could name every song on it.
Well, who's it by?
Fucking Montero. Montero, I think was.
Lil
was
Nas.
The fucking yeah.
Oh,
Lil
yeah.
Nas is.
Why would anyone hate on you for that?
I feel like it's a very like basic, like it's a little basic. It's a little bit of
Hey,
a
you
basic.
didn't say
choice.
Olivia Rodrigo, you know.
True.
Also, it was popular for a reason. It was like fun.
It slapped.
Yeah,
Every
good time.
single song.
Also-
Every single song on both Montero and fucking. Is it
Speaking of
Yeah, it just
new
slapped, all of
albums,
them.
though, the new Denzel Curry album goes absolutely insane.
I like Denzel Curry. I haven't listened to a
I
hot
do
minute,
too. There's a couple songs that didn't quite hit. I hadn't listened since I think 2016. It was Imperial. I hadn't listened in a while. I listened to like a few songs here and there, but like the new album's really good. I was a big fan of it. The song with T-Pain especially.
though. Mhm.
Man, I've
Also in the
completely-
last week I've been listening to Rico Nasty like 24/7, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Fuck it, you know.
I was gonna say I like completely checked out of the discussion because I know nothing about albums and everything all of you just listed. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. So I'm like sitting here smiling, nodding my head like I know what's going on.
Been there.
That's
my
incredible,
Friend. Been
actually.
there. That's
Brandon,
literally. If it makes you feel better, that is my experience. I would say 9 days out of 10 on this podcast.
So, Dan, Brandon, would you say that that is a pass for you?
I like the segue.
Thanks.
That was. Did listen? If this was listen, okay.
Oh, we're talking about
Alright.
Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, we're talking about Xbox Game
no,
Pass, dude.
click on the link.
Yeah.
You fucking
You can play so
nerds.
many different games for free. All you have to do is use the link in the description below to get your Xbox game.
Your
Okay,
first
what
free
is
month.
this now? Smash or Pass?
So what I did was I assembled a Smash or Pass list because last episode I heard you guys chatting about wanting to smash and or pass.
You put Django the Hypnotist on there?
So
Wait, hey,
Don't
don't jump ahead. Don't
spoil
jump
it.
ahead.
Whoa!
I already watched. I already looked at the whole thing. Was I not supposed
everyone
to do
has
that?
their own list.
Yeah, we got to go in order.
Everyone has their own.
Yeah,
Wait, which one's mine?
I had my friend
Scroll
assemble
down,
it. So
it'll tell
there's-
you.
Yeah, the smash or pass for Jackson, Dan, and
Oh,
These are the easiest Smash
that
or
makes sense
Passes
because I
of
looked
my
at all of
entire
Dan's and I was like,
life.
those suck.
Easiest Smash or Pass of my life.
and I figured what I would
Uh.
do is I would just I would be like the good student and
The
bring something for
moderator?
show. Yeah, bring something for a show and tell and be like, all right, I'm bringing the smash or pass list today.
Jackson, I
These
don't
are
know.
good
I
ones.
don't know if you listened to the last episode, but we were talking. We had the context was that Noah and I had brought up that we as a trio should. I believe the take was to assemble either a master Smash or Pass list or Smash or Pass list for each of us, like each individually.
One of the two.
Yes, and
as a
that's what
bit.
I did because I definitely listened to your podcast. I took time and I sat down and I listened to it. And I was listening to it and I'm like, man, like, do you guys get like sponsors?
It has
We
happened, but no.
Noah, wait, hold on. Noah, wait. We do have a sponsor. Do the
I don't know
thing.
how to. I don't know how to access our Audible thing anymore, but I'll play the music for old time's sake.
Ugh. Do you like listening to books? You don't have time to
Yeah.
read.
You like fucking books, you fucking nerd. Well, listen to books,
Yeah,
don't
idiot.
read them with Audible. Go to the link in the show notes.
Audible.com/off the air.
Because I was looking at the description, the show notes, and I was like, they got sponsored. That's my goal. I just want to be sponsored. I don't care if it's for
I'm
like
gonna tell you a
boner
big secret,
pills.
you-
I don't care if it's for like anything. I will be sponsored. And just that's my goal.
gotta-
That's what I want to do.
I gotta tell you a massive secret, and you can't tell anybody. It's really
Okay.
it's important that nobody finds out our shame.
Okay.
Audible will literally sponsor anything.
Oh yeah,
They don't give
you
a
just have to
fuck.
fill out their form.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to get some show for guys. All right, so all
Ours
right,
might
can
not
I
even
can
be
I
live
do
anymore.
can I do a quick like little self insert here just to
Oh,
let people know the other
Please.
podcasts before we smash or pass all these
other
delectable
guy-
looking dudes.
before anyone thinks that I'm like the biggest asshole on planet Earth, I know what Eric's name is. It was a bit. I feel like maybe Dan and Jackson didn't know that, and I was feeling some heavy judgment.
I
was just
I
a
was
bit.
judge you
Oh,
regardless.
I don't care. I'm on board for anything.
Okay.
I thought it was very funny, but I was like, "Damn, that's cold."
All right. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
If you told me you didn't know the president, I would just think that's kind of based.
I mean, that is based.
Who is that?
Eric messaged back and he was just like
Joe
he
Mamo.
said Josh. He's like, my name is Josh.
Very good.
Yeah, I was
Very,
sitting here
very good.
thinking like, am I gonna be able to promote myself? Am I gonna be able to get that little Eric shill energy in because he's the shill,
hmm
right? And I honestly think right now him and I are more game grumps than game grumps because there was always a grumpy one and then a happy one,
hmm
but now they're just kind of both like whoa pee pee jokes. Because I also heard last episode you're talking about YouTube and everything related to that, and I used to watch Game Grumps a lot. Yeah, he's the grumpiest man I've ever met. Eric is. And
Nice.
I'm like the chill, like relaxed one. I think it's a good dynamic.
You got to have like the grumpy one and the happy one,
Oh, definitely.
and then the communist, and that's what we have going on here.
I was just about to say,
That's
oh,
us.
hey, that's just us. Hold on. The
just
funny
one
thing
less
is, it's
person.
never. The funny thing is it's never the same person 2 weeks in a row. It always shifts around.
Yeah, sometimes Dan's
Except the
the happy
communist.
one instead of the grumpy one, and it's just like, what's
True.
going on, dude? Are you okay?
It's true.
I just try and keep them on their toes, you know.
Yeah, keep them in check. I get that. I have to like literally every time we start recording, I have to like beat Eric for a solid like 5 minutes, and his wife gets in on it and beats him for a little bit. And I'm just like, listen, I just want some happiness. I want positivity. I want just a happy space. It's people can come and listen to two guys be idiots. Like it's a podcast about nothing. At first, I had ideas, and then it slowly over time it just fell apart. And it's like it's not about anything.
Us too.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
yeah. And after
Except for the beating Eric part. I don't tend to do that.
no, but he needs it. He needs it. He needs to get his act together. And also like afterwards, like he cries a lot. Like he cries so much.
Oh man.
Like,
Yeah,
it's-
you
it's
gotta.
this-
It's aftercare. You gotta do the aftercare.
Yeah, so like at first I'm like really tough on him, and then afterwards like I'm like the caring. I'm like, dude, you did great. You're okay. And he's like, oh, I'm so bad at this.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
so-"
aftercare. You guys, aftercare is important.
Yes, and he just really complains about his micro penis all day, which I'm like, what's
rough.
that have to do with the podcast? I'm like, you keep bringing it up in the podcast, like.
It's a whole thing.
I'm like, Eric, it's not a joke anymore. This is a cry for help. Like,
Nobody
I'll talk to you
sees it.
about
Are
it,
people
dude.
seeing it? Is this?
What
a
are you
thing?
gonna do? Help? What are you gonna do to help him?
That's
Well,
true.
the entire time,
you gotta
Eric
encourage
never
him.
wears
It's an encouraging
clothes,
thing.
and he stands
Oh,
there.
me too. Actually, that's like one of the things, though. I wasn't gonna say that, but like
That is his
sometimes
role.
I just don't wear
as a
clothes,
member
and
of
I
the team.
never let people know when.
Oh yeah.
So you all have to kind of keep on your toes about
It
that.
was revealed a few months back. He's like, have you guys ever recorded the podcast naked? And me and Dan are both like, we've done it in like our underwear before. He's like, nah.
No,
Butt ass naked with a blanket.
with a blanket covering the family jewels. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Noah, do you mind?
So
if I...
wrong.
Yeah,
The blanket is for my
absolutely.
feet.
All right,
You're
I'm gonna.
so wrong. The blanket.
I always have a blanket on my feet when I'm at my desk because I just keep a blanket on the floor because it's soft and warm.
Yeah.
And sometimes my cats like to curl up in there.
I find myself whenever I'm gaming at the PC, I have a blanket over my legs, and then if I weighted blanket, they might switch over my like shoulders, like a little
Over
shawl.
your shoulders, like a shawl.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that when it's cold.
Yeah,
I do
I
that
don't
at
mean
all
the cold
times because I am
months.
always cold.
I've just transformed into just an old lady, an old babushka, but I absolutely love it. And I'm just sitting there, and they're like, "What are you playing?" I'm like, "RuneScape." That's like all.
That's what I do in the winter when I can start to see the frost on my walls.
Play RuneScape.
No, yeah, no, I play RuneScape. I just wear a lot of blankets.
when I see,
But then in the summer, when I can start feeling my walls melt, I don't do that anymore.
There you go.
so last self insert I want to put in. So I'm super proud of this part about It Sure Is a Podcast, because my goal initially was to make a podcast that was the worst podcast ever, a lot like Eric Andre with the Eric Andre Show, worst talk show ever. And I think I've been doing pretty good at that, the worst podcast ever.
Mhm.
But I couldn't think of a name for it, so I called it It Sure Is a Podcast, right? So the current
Right.
logo, a lot of people don't
Quick
know this.
Clarification question.
Yes,
Why
yes.
would you try doing that when Joe Rogan already exists? Got him.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to get the good. Had to.
You know,
put
it sucks that we don't have any like listeners that are like Joe Rogan
I
or Elon
know!
Musk fans.
I was
Because
just
like I
thinking.
want them to be mad, but everybody I know is like, yeah, they suck. I'm
Yeah.
like, I agree.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
sorry. Go on.
I think the chill based people are just like they suck. They're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They
true.
they suck, and I think there's a very fine there's a very like unique special kind of Joe Rogan fan that says yeah they suck and then just accepts that anyway and like enjoys it anyway, and that's the kind of person that I'm the most interested in. Like I want to know
That was
what has to go wrong for you to get to that point.
Oh,
not
a
to
lot
blast
of
him
trauma.
too hard,
A lot of trauma. I
but
would
that
think.
was my roommate in Austin was not a Joe Rogan fan, but he listened to Joe Rogan. He like hate watched it.
Oh,
He's like, this guy is fucking dumb, but I love watching him talk to people who are also fucking dumb. And like, keep in mind, my old roommate and I are very different people, especially like politically. But he watched Joe Rogan and was just like, I like to watch him talk to people who are like completely wrong, and then be like, is that true? And then the wrong people be like, yeah,
that's you know what is that the most base take there is?
No.
no,
no.
because his
no.
other favorite podcast was Ben Shapiro's.
Oh
So, like,
no!
Yeah.
Oh, crossover event of the century right there. Anytime they guest on each other's.
Yeah.
Just too.
So he would just be like, this thing, and I'd be like, that's wrong. He's like, no. And I'd be like, well, here's actually the statistics on it, and facts don't care about your feelings. And he'd be like, oh, haha.
Nice.
And then he would actually like accept and understand the facts and then like change his view.
Aw.
And that was like the
That
only
is the
reason
most
that like
base
he and
take.
I were and still are friends.
Nice.
Huh.
Because he'd be like, you know, the wrong thing about trans people, Ben Shapiro said. I'm like, actually, that's not true. Did you know with like an affirming family and network of friends, there's actually not a significantly increased rate of attempts at suicide. And he's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, here's actually the data to prove that. And he's like, oh, well, turns out actually it's the way that people treat humans that actually makes them impact themselves. Like, believe it or not, if you're an asshole to someone, they're not going to be as happy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, of course.
Are you trying to tell me that trans people have feelings?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you that
Wait,
trans
what?
people are people and they fucking rock.
That's true.
'Cause
OCA
they're,
does say
like-
trans rights.
Yeah, because, like, they're, like, trans people are people and they're cool because people are cool.
Well, okay. I don't know. I agree with you up to the point of people are cool.
Shut up,
people
Dan.
kinda-
Smash or pass? Time to go. You're gonna
Shut
go
up, Smash
sad
or
boy
pass?
here.
I feel like we're going to cut, like, 5 minutes of that
Oh,
because we're about to
100%.
spend the next 45 hours on Smash or Pass.
Yeah.
Yes,
100%
on Smash
accurate.
or
Alright.
Pass.
So if any of that made it in,
You're welcome.
yeah, trans
I'm
people
sorry.
are awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
trans people are awesome.
Because people are awesome.
Mm.
I agree with
Fuck
that.
you,
People
Dan.
are awesome.
Now, Brandon, you're gonna host this segment, and
Okay.
I liked how you and Eric did your list,
Is that-
where the list was for Eric, but then everyone also weighed in their opinions.
Yes.
So
Mhm, mhm.
I think we should do that as well,
I
because
totally
then
agree.
we get to judge each other's smash or pass choices
Of
rather than
course.
just allowing the list.
Of course, of
right.
course.
And it makes sense to start with Dan. He's at the top of the list.
yeah, Dan's
Yeah,
the top
I'll
of
start
the
at the
list.
top. I'll start at the
Yeah.
top. All right. So, do you want to, Randy? Do you want to be the queue up for each of our reads here?
I can be the facilitator.
The
I can-
facilitator,
he's the
if you will.
officiant.
Yeah.
The facilitator.
Officiate?
Yeah, yes. However you say that, yes.
Okay. So
All
feel
right.
free to bring us in.
I'm okay. Are you ready? Ready for this?
I'm ready. I was born ready for this.
In the blue corner.
But before we start, what I was saying earlier about, I just wanted to get this off my chest. I'm so sorry we got distracted. But I've been sitting here. I'm so excited about this because this is something so stupid that no one would ever get. Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
The logo for the podcast. It
Oh,
shows a podcast, right? It's in kanji, like Trichel, like I really hope I get it right. I think I went with Trichel's Japanese. Okay, so the kanji, the way it is written, it questions because it says on top and there's also kanji on the bottom, and I hope I'm getting all the words right. Someone who actually probably knows more than this. I had a friend actually who is of the culture be able to give me the right words. It says poor quality podcast, right?
Very
And
nice.
the way it is written, if native speaker, you were able to read that, it's the way it is written is that the quality of the podcast and how bad it is, you really question if it really is a podcast.
I
That's
do love
very
that.
funny.
That's pretty great.
Okay, I just want to get that out. More people need to know that because I think I'm hilarious. Okay, moving on.
The person who does the art for your podcast, they're the one that did the smash or pass list too, right?
Yes. Okay, we can bring this in. Yeah, because I forget who you told me knew this person.
Dan, this is a secret connection to you, actually.
Yes, a connection to you, Dan.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, this is a deep cut lore, pretzel bitch.
No.
So the
Yeah.
person who did the smash or pass list and also the art for the podcast, all the thumbnails, is someone you used to work with at a pretzel place.
Oh, is this who I think it is? That
Prob-
you reconnected with, Noah? Or that you connected
What?
with for haircut purposes? Or is this someone else?
Someone else.
What?
Who
Yeah, no,
the
definitely
fuck?
not me.
who are you meeting up with to cut hair for haircut purposes?
I have no idea.
No, who the fuck did I work with that had any artistic talent?
You might not have known that she had artistic talent at the time.
Right.
Oh god.
And currently she and I throw her name out on my podcast just because I'm like, hey, if you want some commissions done, she does some awesome stuff. Marza K.
Oh, I fucking love her.
There you go.
Yeah, she's a fucking angel. I
So-
actually reconnected with her not too long ago as well.
Wait.
Oh,
So
she's a
let me ask:
sweetheart.
are you part of the Discord?
I don't know that I'm part of the Discord. I have opted into a couple of her streams over the years, though.
Okay. Like I talk to her like every day.
Oh,
So yeah.
fucking
All right.
love her.
all right,
She's great.
She's a wonderful person, and
No, she absolutely has mad talent. She's great. All right, sorry,
Yes.
go on.
and she assembled all these lists for everyone, and I just gave her
Hell
just
yeah.
a sentence describing everyone's interest, and she kills it every time.
These are great. These are very targeted.
Okay, so Dan, let's start with you.
Yes, please. I was
I
born
can't
ready
even
for
read
this.
that from here. Okay, Ponda Baba from Star Wars, smash or pass? And do you have the list in front of you?
I do have the list in front of me. Ponda Baba is the the guy, not the he says he doesn't like you, but the guy who in fact does not like you in the first Star Wars movie.
Yes, the monster looking with those
the monster that has a booty for a face.
yes.
Gonna
yes.
smash. Like I don't even think that's that hard of a take.
Aren't those teeth?
No, look, they're fleshy.
No,
they
they're
have
fleshy.
to be
They're
smooth.
fleshy as hell.
They have to be smooth.
Oh, I hate that. That's the first time I've seen them as fleshy. I always saw them as teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, I got bad news. I'm pretty sure that those are like that's a mouth.
That's a big mouth just turned sideways. I would agree.
Yeah.
I would smash only for that mouth. I don't know what it do,
Yeah.
but I want to find out what it do.
Yeah, I would love to find out. Yeah, I always viewed it as kind of like kind of like you guys
can
seen the thing on
stop now,
TikTok
it's
floating
okay.
around about how camels like
You can
spit
stop,
their
it's okay.
fucking yeah, that's exactly what I view it as. Same thing.
I just got. Now, anyone else want to weigh in on if Ponda Bada, whatever, is that a smash or a pass?
It's got to be a pass
I'm-
for me because I'm a
You're a
coward.
coward.
Yeah.
Coward.
Yeah, yeah,
Coward.
Coward.
I'm gonna be like 1,000% honest because of like who I am as a person. It's everyone's like a pass, but like
That's fair.
pass.
No, that's valid. I feel like there is like there's a separation here of smash or pass in the context of it is a game and we're all having fun versus like nobody's going to ask you to go fuck Panda Baba. I promise. I mean, I will, but not.
Well, I realize that.
personally.
If someone like
But,
strolled
like-
into my house and told me to do that, I would do that, no questions asked. I'd be
I
like,
mean,
where is he? Where
I
is
would
he?
have more questions in as much as I have to get past my fiance, but like,
What
whatever.
is
It's pass like sneak.
It's Ponda Baba. Like, that's a
Yeah,
one in a
dude.
lifetime thing.
Yeah, you got to find out.
Maybe for you.
You gotta know.
I got a Panda Bab at my door twice a week. I'm just trying to get him to go away. No, I'm sending him out.
Sending him out there. All right, let's go into the
Been
next one
spurning him. He's
because everyone's got quite a few, and I don't. We're gonna be
Yeah, we
engulfed in this.
got to roll.
Drac from Mass Effect. It's just a Krogan from Mass Effect.
Not because of like how do I say this? I am not a fan of Drax as a person, not so much as a smash or pass target, so I'm gonna be a pass. You know what I mean? I just don't
What
like
do you do
Drax
to
in
you?
general.
Oh, I totally understand that. I don't even want to smash unless it's Pondo Bada or whatever its name was.
Yeah,
I already
exactly.
forgot.
Exactly.
So true.
Now, I do need to
if it's-
clarify, Dan. Drac and Drax are not the same person.
what?
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 Yeah, there's Drac and then there's Drax.
How are they? What? I
think-
am. What?
I think you're. Are you thinking of
All right, go down the Drax. Is this just no? Isn't it Drax? You're the Mass Effect
Shit.
fan, Dan. You should know
No,
this.
it's me. I'm the
No,
Mass
I'm
Effect
not.
fan.
Oh, who's the Mass Effect fan? It's
Okay,
you?
Drac. Okay, yeah, no, Drac. Okay, I said Drax because I think that's a character from fucking Marvel. But yeah, no,
okay.
Drac. Okay, I thought you were about to tell me there were two Krogans named Drac.
No,
And
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna
It's
lose my
Drac
goddamn
and
mind.
Rex.
That's where I was confused.
I
Okay,
thought
Drac
looks
and
like a
Rex is fair.
friend.
I don't remember Drac at all. I only remember Rex, and I still stand by it.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
too
gonna
many
pass.
scales.
I-
I would pass too.
I'm gonna pass
not
because
even
I
worried
want him
about
to be my
skills.
friend. I
There's
don't
a thing
know.
called
I
fuck
love-
I
buddies, my
agree.
friend.
I wouldn't want to ruin the friendship.
Yeah.
But I'd love to play air hockey.
He would. I feel like he would be great at air hockey.
Oh,
I would kick his ass. I'm so good.
You would
I'm
be
I was
cracked.
gonna say his
master
arms
at
are gonna
it.
be too short. You're gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, he
so
doesn't have
hard.
enough fingers to get like the puck maneuvering that he needs. To at least to face me in the ring.
That's so sad.
Too much power. He's too strong.
gross
Yeah,
three-fingered sentient creatures. Disgusting. Okay, next one.
Dexterity is important in air hockey.
Oh yes. All right, Dee Dee Pickles. That's the Rugrats' mom. Smash or pass?
I don't know. That's a harder one because I didn't watch Rugrats growing up because long list of reasons that involve just my parents sucked. So I have no context on what kind of person this is. I'm gonna pass.
You're gonna
She looks too
pass
much of a-
on Mother's Day?
On
She looks
Mother's
like
Day.
I'm gonna pass. She looks like too much of a Karen.
How does
She's
that look like
not.
a Karen? She has a clown
don't-
haircut.
Yeah, was she cool? I don't remember,
don't
but
remember
it
if she
is
was
Mother's
cool.
Day.
It is Mother's Day, and moms need pipe too.
Moms do need
She-
pipe.
you
That
know.
is accurate.
No,
and
you know,
true.
honestly, no. Stu is my main man. I would never.
No, yeah, that's true. You wouldn't want
I
to break
love
up that.
Stu.
I'll
You
give you
wouldn't want to break up
for
that family
Stu,
structure.
I say pass. If Stu's out of the picture, though,
Huh?
On Mother's Day?
On
On
Mother's
Mother's
Day?
Day?
DD Pickles? Mm?
Wow, what
If
if
it was any
what
other
if-
day.
What if we smash
No.
on Mother's Day? Haha, JK, JK.
Unless.
If it was any other day, but on Mother's Day.
Yeah, on Mother's Day. I don't know if I weighed in on this. I would smash. I would smash.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
And
respect that. I think there's
here's the
absolutely...
thing. No, go ahead.
No, I just don't have enough of like I don't have any context on like the kind of person she is.
Oh.
Like I think she looks like a Karen. That's my gut instinct, and I'm just like, ooh, that's a lot of drama that I don't need in my life.
And I'm thinking Stu. Yeah, I understand. Stu Pickles, great guy. Now, if Stu was okay with it or joined in,
Oh, Stu likes to watch. That's definitely
that's a Stu thing. I mean, yeah, regardless. Like,
No way.
obviously, he would be
100%. Stu just wants his wife to be happy.
he would be invited to the play date. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you want to hop in? Go for it.
Yeah. No, I think Stu definitely gets down.
But yes, Stu, he's a cool dude. I agree, Stu. Okay, next one. Butt Stallion from Borderlands.
No, I'm good. I'm not into horses.
That's fair.
That's the
yeah, me neither.
easy question, easy answer.
There's so much
Horses are
diamond
cool.
there.
See, I don't mind the diamond. The diamond is less like diamond's smooth, you know, but
it's less the
just- I'm-
diamond and more the
it's-
horse.
it's less the diamond, more the horse.
The horse bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not interested in like centaur women?
No, not really. I feel like that here's the thing. A centaur, I will never be able to give that centaur woman what she deserves, you know? I just like look at the competition. I can never give her that. And that's okay. I'm not offended. It's fine.
It's fine.
Um
You've accepted it, and that's awesome that you
Yeah,
have.
You know, I
it's-
think you could like emotionally compete though.
Oh, 100%.
And that's a huge part. That's like the biggest part of the battle.
That is true. But the rest of the battle is very small comparatively, and I just don't want to fight that battle, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Baddragon.com. Like
Can I get a Bad Dragon strap on? Asking for a
Yes.
friend. It's me. I'm the friend.
I
What
mean,
do you
I'm
mean,
sure, but
can
like
you?
within reason, it's got to be like a metal strap. This thing's probably weigh 20 pounds, right?
I feel like they
Yeah.
gotta.
Dan's out here
This
hitting.
guy-
the
They
gym
got
just so that
really,
he can
really well done
properly love
support,
Butt
like
Stallion.
rigging.
All right, we got to get this,
Keep moving, keep
this
moving,
list
keep
on the
moving, keep
road.
moving.
Let's go. I forget, like, our episodes are like hour and a half long. I looked at your guys, I'm like, it's about an hour. All right, we got to get going. All right, the mom from Cow and Chicken. Honestly, out of everyone on this list, she's the perfect woman because there it is.
It's just the legs.
Just a
It's just the
torso
waist
down. Waist down. That's terrible. I don't feel
I'm
good
gonna
about
stand
that
by.
one.
There are so many moms in cartoons that would have been better choices on this list. I'm just not my vibe. Mom
So
and
let me
Chicken, not
pull
my
an
vibe. That's a
audible
pass.
for you. Let me pull an audible.
Yeah.
The mom from Fairly Odd Parents.
Probably, no, definitely Smash, 100%.
Okay,
Not even a question.
Not even a question.
nice.
He's real
Fucking Timmy's dad also likes to watch.
Oh yeah, he'd be
He
like
definitely-
Dinkelberg.
Yeah, he definitely is a
think-
cuck.
No, I don't think that. Not for Dinkelberg. He's not.
No, not for Dinkelberg.
No,
You
he
know
would
what?
kill
No, I
Dinkelberg
kind
with
of
a
could see
rock.
it though.
He would kill Dinkelberg with a rock.
I think he would have Dinkelberg there just because, I don't know. It's just this.
Like it gives him a
these
sixth
two-
sense of power.
Yes, that. Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay. Next one, Anders from Dragon Age.
Anders is the fucking worst. I hate Anders.
That's just a
hate
guy.
that man. Fuck him.
Like,
I'd
it's
hate
just a
fuck-
guy.
I'd
He's not
hate
just a
Smash
guy.
him.
He is a domestic terrorist.
I'd
Yeah,
hate Smash
He
Anders.
sure is.
He's literally just a guy. Look at him.
Just a
That's
little
just a
dude.
guy.
That's just a guy. That's just a.
That's
just
a
That's
little
like your
guy.
average like MLB player.
Oh no, he is.
Like we put every baseball player into one person, and it's just this guy. He's just a guy.
Oh,
Anders.
he's the worst.
Yeah, I would not in a million years. He's such a despicable creature.
I don't even remember why I hate him so much. I just saw him and had this like sense of revulsion. Like
He
I haven't
is
played
a-
Dragon
he's
Age in
really
probably like
whiny.
7 years.
He's so whiny.
Oh, super.
That's
whiny.
what it is.
I just recently played through the first one and beat it for first time ever.
Oh, nice.
It was real good. Real good.
I love Dragon Age.
All right. Next one is Is that Ula?
Ula.
Ula from Star Wars. It's just a
I
green
mean,
Twi'lek.
I don't think that's a question. Like, yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
pass. I'm
like,
sorry. Yeah, you're right. Pass. I'm
A
sorry.
pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
that's-
Pass, because the reality is she's been sexualized enough in her life.
If,
got a
if
fucking
I'm
collar and a chain
if
on.
I'm not
We'll
mistaken,
go to the park.
hold on. Now I'm gonna get into
Go to
that
the
deep Star
park.
Wars lore. I'm 99% sure Ula fucking. Let's see. Is that her sister? Either Ula or her sister fucking. Nope. Okay, no. Ula's the one that gets eaten. Her sister's the one that's a badass that shows up and is like, "I'm gonna dance for Jabba with the sole purpose of trying to kill him."
Dang. Is that
Or
canonical
at least that was
lore?
in
Not
Legends.
All right, scrolls down so I can see.
All
Oh,
right.
wait, that was it. That's
That
right.
was it.
That was it.
That's it. Easy peasy.
That was it. That was your list. I would smash a Twi'lek because look at those legs
Look
on
at those
the
head
head.
tails.
Yeah, head tails. Get slapped around by those. Psh, 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 psh.
I'm really
Yeah.
concerned that there's like some Star Trek Ferengi action with those head tails, though.
Oh no,
What do
you're
you mean?
right.
That definitely is a sentence I can parse.
So in Star Trek, the Ferengi have their erogenous zones in their ear.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm
that's
sure
a
the
thing for. I'm
Ferengi
pretty
have
sure
that,
there's a thing
yeah.
for Twi'leks as well. Actually,
Of
That's
course
definitely
it
true about
is.
Ferengi.
Ah,
It is. It is.
I've never seen Fern Gully, but that sounds right.
all right, Jackson, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Lysander. That's the first one.
I mean, pass unless if I smash, I can like make him not like that. Like if I can be like, hey, if I could
you could fix him.
Jackie Kennedy my way up to like, hey, buddy man, maybe you shouldn't blow up the universe. Maybe you shouldn't obliterate all life.
Jackson thinks he
Oh,
can
so-
fix him. Is what I'm getting out of this.
Okay, so you would use it as a way to be like, hey, I'll smash if you just chill out, dude.
If you don't push the button that obliterates all life.
I always liked in those games, as soon as you beat him, instead of walking over there and hitting the button, it's like, well, you beat me, so I can't do anything anymore. And it's like you could walk over there and press it if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but you got like 6 feral hogs in your inventory ready to just tear him to shreds. And you just killed all his feral hogs, so he's got to kind of listen to you.
That's why he needs his AR-15.
Yeah, well, 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Mhm.
Lot.
You need a minigun.
A lot of feral hogs. A lot. Okay, Django from One Piece.
In the Syrup Village arc, pass at Marineford when he gets like sauced out in the Hawaiian cap or in the Hawaiian shirt with the Narstilo Marine cap, smash.
Awesome. I literally know nothing about the show.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Initially he wears that,
Right, okay.
but later he looks like your average Jimmy Buffett fan.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
no. And I know nothing about him, but I'll agree just based on that.
Yeah.
It's a glow up for sure.
Yeah. All right, the Witch of the Waste, Hal's Moving Castle. Big old witch.
When she looks like that, pass. When she's the like haggard old lady, also pass.
Really?
I was really worried about where that one was going.
See,
Yeah, I wanted to do a little fake out there.
that right there.
No, she's got evil in her heart, even to the end.
Yeah, but look at that. That's
Evil's hot.
There's enough
Evil's not hot.
there's enough
Evil's
cake
definitely
there for the
hot.
rest of my birthdays, for the rest of my life. Like,
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm
but
gonna
she
be
has
honest.
only greed in her heart.
Okay,
She's so far from altruistic.
you're
pass.
you're saying she would be a very selfish lover.
No, I just think she's a bad person.
Ah,
man.
I really
Like,
I really
she
misjudged that
actively
one.
tries to like.
Jackson,
Even
you
in the
definitely
midst of
have this
disaster.
sense of honor and pride in your self-worth. I'm sitting there, I'm
That,
like,
that
I wanna-
Brandon I do not have.
yeah, and I'm looking there and I'm like, dude, that neck roll, I want to see what that do. I want to see what that
She
do.
tried to destroy Hal's heart in a position that would have also caused her and everyone around her a certain death.
That just means she's convicted. She has beliefs and she sticks by them.
She does, but they suck.
She has goals. And the-
I know.
I like
and they
They
suck.
do
I like a
suck,
driven
agreed.
woman. What can I say?
I like a woman who wants to destroy everything and has how many chins we looking at here? That's more like an inner tube around her neck, honestly. Whew. All right, Krieg from the Borderlands.
I have no idea what that means. Is he that big?
Mm.
And he looks kind of mean. Pass.
He's normal sized.
He's normal size. That's just the.
It's-
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's
I thought he was like 500 feet tall.
Yeah,
Krieg
no.
is the
He
one
just
good
looks
one,
kind of.
right?
I don't know. He just looks kind of mean.
He is the good guy.
He's a
Yeah.
good guy. He's just a little queasy, and he likes to yell things about the poop train.
Oh
know.
yeah, he
Oh,
does
I'll
yell
pass.
that.
100%. That's. I mean, also like anyone from Borderlands pass because they're from Borderlands.
Oof,
So like
got 'em.
it's not going to be fun, and they're not going to be funny.
That's
I
true.
mean, that's true.
That is very
But
fair.
as Noah and I have determined over the years, that is just a fact.
Over the years, you say as if well, I guess we have been trying to play Borderlands 2 for about a year now, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and the new update they did with like the shift pass code, whatever, it's impossible to play with friends anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was trying to play with my friend the other day and it just would just get stuck on the loading screen of like inviting a friend because of their new system.
Dan, we are never going to finish this game.
You're never going to finish
Oh
it.
no.
Oh no. That's the worst thing that could happen. Oh darn. Lady Nickelbottom's Misadventures of Flapjack.
I don't know what that means either, but
Oh, no.
she looks like a Victorian. Pass.
You know what? I see that. That's
looks
fair.
rich.
No,
Yeah.
no. I
She
get
do
that.
be looking like a Victorian. It's the collar and the hair combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looks like she like uses slurs about anyone from India
Mhm,
and says
mhm.
the colonies when she talks about Africa.
Yes, that I agree with that
Oh,
100%.
she does
You're
look like
absolutely
that.
right. She
Like,
absolutely says
The
the colonies.
colonies. Yeah,
I
hate
just
her.
heard all
No.
those lines in my head like with her voice. Yes, 100%. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, I'd pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's
I like that. I like that. I like that. I think Brendan and I are like evil. Fine, racist. Nah, fam, that ain't me.
I don't care if you're evil,
Actual,
but if you're racist,
actually
no.
genocidal. Believing that someone else is inferior. Oh, you've gone too far this time.
I
Yeah,
have some bad news for you about what genocide usually entails.
that is true. But I mean, there are just some evil people, they're not committing
Yeah.
genocide, but they're evil.
Yeah.
And you just scrolled off the thing, so I can't read that guy's name.
Oh,
But
sorry,
is
sorry,
it
sorry.
Jal Ahmadavar
Darav.
Darav?
Yeah.
That.
the Toyota RAV4.
Yeah, the Toyota RAV4.
Yeah.
The
This was the
RAV4.
Toyota RAV4 smash. This guy looks like Yoshimitsu from Tekken. What are they about?
What's the deal?
Okay, I'm going to
Let's
read it to you. Is a native of the Andromeda Galaxy, so they're all from Mass Effect Andromeda. Shortly after the arrival of the Andromeda Initiative in their corner of the universe, what's his face? Joins forces with the human Pathfinder Rider and their team. So pretty much he just a very thick neck, kind of scaly boy.
He's
Oh,
got a pet,
here's some
or he had a
background.
pet.
Let's see.
Oh,
He
background.
used to work a farm.
He's a farmer.
He's a
Pass,
working
or
man.
Smash. Sorry,
He's
he's a working man. Smash.
Yeah,
He's a member of. He's a people.
He's a
part of the
farmer
people?
who's in the resistance now.
Oh, 100% Smash.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yes, we're smashing Jawl.
Smash.
Smash. Miltank, the Pokemon.
Pass can't consent.
Dang.
Have we talked about Pokemon consent before on the podcast?
No, and we're
Nope,
not
and we
going
shouldn't.
to.
Okay.
Oh.
I hate
right,
this
hey,
conversation.
Brandon,
Brandon,
wanna
I'm just
talk
saying you had the
about-
wrong guy on as a guest.
Yeah, here's what's gonna happen. All right, if we're gonna talk about Pokemon consent, I'll invite you over to our podcast and we can talk
Yes,
about
please. Thank you.
It can only say its name and is used as livestock in the event that it could consent or was intelligent enough to be like capable of like adult human thought. Then why is it being kept as a livestock animal? And that raises even further questions about like that exploitation and oppression, and I wouldn't want to partake in that.
Oh,
fair.
you're right.
He's making you feel bad, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I feel bad.
But also, look at them miltitties.
I know, right?
I hated that came out of my mouth, but here we are.
Why did you say it then? Why did
I
you
was just thinking like I could probably fit all of them in my mouth if I tried harder. If I really believed I could do it.
It's just a cow. Go to a farm.
Nah.
You know what?
cows don't
Maybe
stand on
I
two legs.
will.
No.
Maybe I
This was a mistake.
I just
You
bring
can't get all 4 cow teats in your mouth at once
Oh, I will
because of the way that they are spaced out
that is
on
true.
the udders.
But I will
will.
try.
Yeah, that
I'm
is true. I've
determined.
tried.
Oh my god.
And I'll bring a box of cereal and I'll just dump some of it in my mouth and then go bah.
Look, I mean, have you ever done that before? Have you ever like drank like out of a cow's udders, like sprayed it in your mouth?
I
Absolutely
have not sprayed it in my mouth, but I have put it in a bucket. So I'm like
That's
halfway
very
there,
respectable.
right? Yeah,
I-
and it
yeah,
was a bunch
I
of
have
people
a-
surrounding me, so I sit in there. I can't really just grab both of them.
You didn't have the chance to.
I had one of my best friends when I was like a little kid, like probably from like 6 to like 10, 11. I was a dairy farmer, and so we'd hang out all the time, and we just did like I don't know, like redneck shit in like the dairy farm, and like at one point we all like took turns like drinking like milk from the cow, and it was nice. I mean, it's just milk.
That's what Boys Should Be Boys is really about.
Yeah, and then we would like go and like light a fire in like a whatever like field was being rested that season, and we would just hang out for a bit.
Yeah, just hang out with by the fire. If you're thirsty, you just go suck on a cow titty. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
at that when we started the fire, the cows had already gone in for the night.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't have the cows out by the fire. That's
But usually we would like, because you know it was a farm, and I'm sure his parents were always thrilled when like we'd have like a group of us come over because they're like, all right, boys, go out to the barn and you do all this like work, and we'd be like, yay.
You were tricked into working.
We weren't like tricked into it, but it was like, well, we want to hang out with like our friend, and like then after we're done, we can kind of just do whatever. So let's just go get all the farm work done.
the old bring the friends
then
over to help
go
with
do
chores
whatever.
thing. I remember that well.
Man.
And then go like jumping off like the hayloft and stuff.
Look at you being
was a good
intelligent and like planning ahead. Good for you.
Well, you got it. I mean, the things have to get done, or else the farm grinds to a halt.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so now we have Noah's list up.
My list is so much scarier.
So the leech woman from the
Why?
Puppet Master.
That's why, Dan. The leech woman.
The leech
I
woman
don't
from
see
the
the problem
Puppet
here.
Master is up first.
So
I hated this.
Smash or
I hate
pass,
this.
Noah.
I hate this.
I would smash in a heartbeat, in case you were wondering. All right, continue.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I gotta be honest. So Puppet Master is like a big blind spot for me. I know there's like 10 of them, and I've just never seen
Jesus.
them.
They're wacky movies, but they're pretty cool, but they're weird.
Same.
I gotta be honest. If it was that little drill head guy, it would probably be on the smash spectrum. But this lady, I don't know.
You don't
I do
know.
get
I
bad
think
vibes from her.
I think I gotta pass. She scares me. It's the leech.
the leech that does it. So no
The leech
leeches.
stays on during sex.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
afraid of. It's like right there.
The leech stays on during sex, but it'll give you the good suck.
Will it?
Mhm.
No, it will actually probably give you a disease and
I
take a
think-
lot of blood.
I was gonna say that's
It's quite
actually
literally the
worst
bad suck.
The literal bad suck.
It's the only actual example of the bad suck that's out there.
Yep.
All
No other examples. None here.
None at all. Mosquitoes, mid at best.
I hate that this is like the easiest smash for me.
Are you looking at Uncle Tito? Is that what you're saying?
No, Leech Woman.
Easiest smash?
That was the easiest smash for me too.
No.
I respect it. I respect
Mostly
it.
because I know nothing about the series and I'm not getting any context from the image through which I can like ruin everything. for
Yeah,
myself.
No,
yeah,
that's
is
true.
that is very true. She is making that face.
She's making that face as she's spitting up a leech. Just "Ugh." Yeah. At that part in the movie, she just like runs up and just starts puking leeches all over this guy while he's asleep, and then just drain him of his blood.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, number 2 is Uncle Tito from Rocket
Smash.
Power. Now this is the
Smash.
easiest smash for me.
Yeah, not even a question.
Second easiest smash for sure. He's such a nice
He's
fellow.
literally the
Yeah.
best guy. Yeah. Anyone who says not Smash is kind of. I don't think I could trust them.
He's just having a good time.
And
yeah.
full of wisdom too.
Cause like I've actually never watched a lot of Rocket Power, but friend of the show, Dave,
Dave,
his
I was just about to
D&D character
say.
was literally Uncle Tito in armor. He would be wearing like armor top, but still his Hawaiian shorts. Great guy, best introduction to the character I ever could have had.
I like the idea of Uncle Tito in armor, except for the Hawaiian shorts sticking out of the bottom. Just
Yeah, he was-
yeah.
He was it literally. He made him with like clip art put all together, and it was perfect.
Even
So yeah, Uncle Tito,
better.
big smash.
Even better. So the next one is Bruxish from Pokemon, a giant rainbow gross fish. But we
Look at
already had the
them
Pokemon
eyes, Noah.
talk.
I don't like
Look
it.
at those eyes.
That's yeah, but look at those teeth, Dan.
It's
That's
got.
my
I'm just saying it's
favorite
got
water
fuck me eyes.
Pokemon. It does. It really does. It's my favorite water Pokemon right there.
Yeah, but it's gonna go pull a fucking like teeth on you.
Oh God, I haven't thought of that movie in forever.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's coming clean off. That's a hard pass.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
a
Yeah, I don't want
soft
to tell you
pass,
about the
I
one
guess.
kid in my high school, but yeah, and it's pass.
Oh no, I hate that.
I would
hate
go with
that.
pass because our previous discussion. I don't want to get into that.
The emotional-
No, not here, not now. That's a
ethical-
later-
Yeah,
that's
our
later.
strange ethical. Yep. Yeah. Not getting into that. Ellie from
Some other
Borderlands.
time.
Ellie from Borderlands is a pass because she scares the shit out of me.
Really?
She's literally too much woman for you, Noah.
Yeah, too much. And
Yeah,
I think
respect
for me,
that.
not enough woman.
I
It's a
love
good
Two
start.
Ellies.
Ellie. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm misremembering Noah, but I do remember Ellie is the only part of that family that I like.
That
Yes.
is the yeah.
The rest of that family
You're
sucks.
like, I hate Moxie, I hate Scooter, I love Ellie.
Ellie's
Ellie is
great.
just
Scooter?
awesome.
Catch a ride.
And
No, fuck
she
Scooter.
would always want to be the little spoon.
I
Look at
see
her.
that actually.
She would, yeah.
I can see that.
Even though like you just be like latch onto the back like a backpack. Just hang on there for dear life. Like,
Hey,
all
this-
right, time for cuddles.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, my friend. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Wrong with that. Not in the slightest. All right, we got only a few more. Norbert from Angry Beavers. Ooh.
I don't know if I want to smash. Firstly, his 2 sets of teeth actually throws me real hard.
I've never noticed that until now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's got his smarmy smile and his buck teeth. I feel like I just want to smoke with him. I don't want to actually smash. I just want to hang out.
You just want to be friends. You're friend zoning Norbert.
I'm gonna friend zone the shit out of Norbert, okay?
Oh no. Yeah, I wouldn't. I never liked Angry Beavers. But
Oh, really?
I don't remember it as I watched a few episodes as a kid and I don't remember like liking it or hating it. I'm just kind of in the middle. I don't know.
It sits in this place in my mind of, oh yeah, that's one of the shows that my cousins watched.
Oh, okay.
And that's like where my thoughts about it end
All
for
right.
the most part.
Could you scroll down? We could still talk about Norbert. You ruined it with the teeth thing. I can't look at him. Stop.
Yeah.
Scroll
No, I
down.
agree.
All right.
I like how this is the biggest photo on the whole list, by
And
the
it's
way.
the most high definition.
Like, this is the
photo.
nicest picture in the entire list by a long shot.
Yes.
And it's a big smash.
It is a big smash. And we're talking about the next guy who is
The Iron Bull
from
from-
Dragon Age.
Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition gave us the best love interest in the entire game. And what sucks the most
Is him.
is...
Right?
No, what sucks the
Oh.
most is
Darn.
he's not even your best love interest. The best thing to do is to set him and one of your other party members up, and it takes so long. It takes so long. It literally took me like 12 hours to run around and get them to trigger all their dialogue together so that they actually were a couple. But I did it.
But you did it. Iron Bull. That man looks like a top.
Oh yeah,
He-
but a gentle top.
Canonically,
yes.
fucks his way through the entire camp. Like, every time you talk to him, he has like no dialogue in your hub like town.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you're talking to him, he's like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, the maid over there's looking at me. You know why? Heh heh heh. She wanted to ride the bull." And like that's his whole thing. It's just like pointing out different people in the bar. He's like, "Yeah, we banged.
Isn't he bi?
Yeah,
Even better.
yeah. He's
A
no,
bi
doesn't
Kunari
matter.
with an eye patch, I'd smash. I haven't
Mhm.
gotten the Inquisition yet. I'm starting up 2.
Yeah,
But yeah, when I get the Inquisition, oh, you best. Iron Bull, I'm coming for you. Oh, good.
Yeah, you are.
I could have phrased that better. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, last one on the list is Carrie White from the movie Carrie.
My answer is
New
assuming
easiest
she's.
smash.
I was gonna say not in high school anymore. We're past that point of her life.
I
Yeah,
would,
of course.
yes, that for safety reasons and for everyone's good nature. Yes, that is what we will say. Yes,
For the fun of it.
Smash.
smash. Look at that.
Nice.
She's crazy and covered in blood. I don't even know what Carrie's about. Honestly, I've never seen it.
I know nothing about Carrie,
Yeah.
but like she can like blow people up or something.
So it's a
With their brain?
classic Stephen King story where he's like, women, transitional parts
no.
of their lives. That time of the month is magic, actually, and that's basically what
Yikes.
Carrie is.
Huh.
So Stephen
got,
King
like,
being
this-
the worst.
Yeah,
again.
it's a classic Stephen King. But yeah, her mom is the
God, I hate
worst.
him.
She's like crazy religious. And Carrie's just trying to live her life and thinking that she's the spawn of the devil because she's got these powers and everything. And then she gets mad bullied on prom night and she kills everybody.
Nice.
She's covered in
for
blood
her.
because it's the scene where they dump pig's blood all over her as she accepts prom queen. And then the first death of the night is I think the bucket drops on her prom date's head and kills him, and that's like what just tips her over the edge.
See, I thought it was like I knew there was something about like like they threw blood on her,
Mhm.
but like I thought that she also like went and like exploded their heads, and that's where the blood came from too.
That also is a thing that happened. She did that. She kills a lot of people.
That's pretty based.
Yeah.
Killing a lot of people, pretty based.
Hey, yeah, you know.
Well, it's like with brain
we should
powers,
support
so like
killing
it's not
more
like
bullies in
normal.
movies.
I would love to see a movie where just the whole time, just it's like one of those bully movies, and then at the end, the character just has the ultimate revenge. There's no lesson to be learned, like I'm better than you. No, this character just like slaughters all the bullies. I would love to see a movie like that.
Good.
I
That's
think
what
that might
want.
be Carrie.
That might be Carrie.
I think we just
Because
described the movie.
I don't think like obviously like killing people because they're mean to you isn't like optimal.
No, of course not. I don't mean to say that it is, but sometimes it's it's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There might
cathartic.
not be a lesson to be learned there.
Yeah.
It's just like she did it.
She did it, and it just
The lesson
we
is
all live
don't
with
be a
it.
shithead to people.
Yeah, just be nice, just be kind. That's all you have to do.
Just be relatively decent. I don't even need like. I'm not. Who am I to say that you have to be good? I just need decency.
Decent, dress decent, act decent, and that actually was the end of the list for everybody. So the smash or pass, the homework I've brought has been completed. Everyone
Wild.
passed. Wait, no, there were some smashes.
No, everyone smashed.
you
Wait,
you know
hold
what
on,
I
shit.
mean?
We all passed the homework.
Yeah, we all passed
Or
on
did
the
we
homework.
smash the
passed the
homework?
buck.
We smashed and or passed. I do love me a good smash or pass lists.
I like it. I feel like they've become like they've always been a thing. I know, but I feel like they've definitely like reemerged in this era of TikTok, and I'm here for it.
Yes, and spending way too many hours on TikTok. Yes, that's another thing I like to do.
Who would do that?
Who?
Could
Who?
not
What
be
kind
me.
of degenerate would do that? As I'm like
Could
scrolling through my
not
phone on
be
TikTok
me.
right now.
Brandon's had an earbud in the whole time, and he's just been watching TikToks. It's been really weird, actually.
Hey, it's an artistic process. Who are we to judge?
Right, the artistic process. It's different for everybody,
Yeah,
sir.
Noah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
My process is starting a bunch of projects all at once and never finishing any of them. What's your process?
Oh no, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
oddly enough, fun fact for Noah, same thing.
I have like stacks like of just
And he only said for Noah.
I don't start as many projects as I used to. I've full on just stopped starting projects because I know I'm not going to finish them.
Then why dunk on Noah?
Because
Dan's just like, I've given up on my dreams, which makes me better than Noah.
right.
Nah,
Jesus.
Because
nah,
Noah's
I'm
still
just taking the
hanging
hit.
on to
I'm just
his
hitting where I
dreams.
can. I ain't got much to work with here.
Yeah. Also, pursuing dreams costs money too.
Pursuing
Usually.
dreams, sometimes fun.
Sometimes fun. Can I take a second and do like a mini interview of everyone on this podcast?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Do we have time?
Yeah,
Do we have time?
No.
yeah, we'll run a little bit late today. Why not?
Jamie,
Sure.
how are we looking on time?
Jamie, pull that up. Pull that up. Yeah, we're good.
All right, Jamie says we got time.
All I wanted to ask was just what types of games does everyone play? I'm curious. Like what is like
Jackson
your
doesn't play
favorite
games
genre?
anymore. He's evolved beyond the need.
Okay.
Switch Sports.
Oh, how is
Switch
that? Have you
Sports.
actually been playing that?
Yeah, it's fun.
Good.
It's
Oh,
like it's really intuitive. It works well.
I'm gonna
it's,
pick
you
it up.
know.
I want to pick it up. I want to pick it up in a big way.
It's a good time. It's also cheaper than other like games,
Mhm,
which is
mhm.
nice.
That is true. I did see that. Yeah, very cheap. Mm-hmm.
And I've had fun with it.
I'm gonna end up picking it up. I know I am.
Okay, so we got one who has evolved past us and is probably living much better than us. All right, who's next? Who wants to tell me favorite?
Dan, you want to go next?
Yeah.
I am consistently at all. Lately, I've been playing Skyrim again because I'm back in fucking 20 whatever.
2011.
Eric would love that.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Eric
Eric.
would
I'm
love
deeply
that,
annoyed
yeah.
about it. But here I am. But in general, I am almost exclusively doing management sims of some kind, whether it's survival management, colony builder type shit.
Rimworld.
And then Minecraft.
Ooh.
You know,
Rimworld.
Dan is
Rimworld-
actually in. Are you what top 100 players in the world for Rimworld playtime?
According to if that site is accurate, yeah, I'm within the top 100 of the world.
For Steam players, at
For
least.
Steam,
Steam
players.
play.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Wait.
I have only heard of RimWorld. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, you
what it's
cannot
about.
compete with Dan, so you may as well give up now.
Yeah, honestly, just give up now. You're just embarrassing yourself.
Is that the game that with those tiny little like Fisher Price peg people that wander
Yes.
around?
Yep,
Yep, sure
that's
is.
the one.
That's the one. Okay. So I do know what it is, sort of.
That wander around and commit war crimes. That is the game.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Dan, have you had a group that are not cannibals yet?
Yeah, almost all my groups. No, you underestimate my ability to play the game. Almost all of my groups aren't cannibals because being
nice.
a cannibal is a massive mood debuff.
What if you only cannibalize your enemies?
That's still a massive mood debuff. Fun fact:
What if you're fun about it?
people get really upset when they have to chop up another human being.
What if they party about it? What if you only
That's
have
so
one guy
like
that chops people
ethnocentric.
up?
Some people like it.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
if you're smart, you have one character in the colony who's a psychopath who doesn't care about chopping up people, and then you just dump all the people into your nutrition vat and make Soylent Green,
And then no one else knows about it.
and then no one else knows about it. People get like a minor debuff because they're like, "What happened to that person who got shunted into the freezer and never came back out?" But
Wild.
they don't get the big one, which is the actual butchering and cooking themselves.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Listen, I have war crime down to a science.
I
You
can
really
see that.
do. And it's impressive, and I applaud you.
Please don't applaud me.
Don't
It's not
applaud
a war
me for
crime
my
if there
war
hasn't been a
crimes.
convention on it. And in the Rim world, there's never been like a
Oh.
global agreement that these things aren't okay. So just go off.
You know what? That's
Yeah.
right.
Don't worry,
Can't be
Dan.
a war
It is
crime if there's
morally
no-
correct for you to do what you do.
Yes.
No.
In the Rim world, because it's your world.
Yeah.
And it's on the rim.
I make the rules here.
You do make the rules. I pretty much have just been playing Elden Ring recently.
Yes.
Outside of that, I don't know, man. A lot of single player games, because those are my usual go-to. Red Dead was a biggie.
I remember
Hollow
you
Knight,
complaining about Red Dead in your last episode. How they just haven't like no content.
I would pick that game back up in a heartbeat if they gave me like DLC.
Oh.
I
won't.
would pick a game up in a heartbeat if they gave me DLC and other reason.
What is other reason?
No, we'll tell you after we're not live.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that
Oh.
because I know what you're talking about.
It's
Yeah, I definitely know what he's going to talk about, and I agree.
it's the horse balls, isn't it?
It is the horse balls. It is the horse
They have
balls.
horse
Oh, I
balls?
knew it. The horse balls. They have like realistic horse balls that will shrink in cold weather and stuff.
Yeah.
Video
YouTube.
games are honestly pretty much all bad.
Yes, that is a fact.
They're pretty much all terrible and awful things, and no one should ever play them because they melt your brain and rot your mind. And my mind is too far gone at this point.
So you may
Just
as well keep
play-
playing them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
They
playing.
just play
them.
like roguelikes, and they expand your brain.
Play.
Like some roguelikes.
Oh, I
Binding
started
of
playing
Isaac.
Rogue Legacy 2 last night.
Is it
It
good?
was good.
That one seems good.
Yeah, it was super good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm very bad at it, and it reminded me why I stopped playing the first one.
Ah, I play a
I'm
lot
bad at
of. That's a lot of time on Binding of Isaac, Mr. Noah.
Thanks.
That's a lot of
Who else?
time.
Haha, yes.
I got 215 hours of playtime, and I'm currently on a 100-game losing streak.
Nice. I play currently. Well, obviously I made enough RuneScape jokes, and I'm wearing the RuneScape hoodie to throw it out there. Play RuneScape, and then
Nice.
anything that's simple for me to play, honestly, at this point. And Elden Ring. Elden Ring's like the one game that's like it's complicated, but I'm loving it. I'm
Mhm.
enjoying it. Getting beat by everything, but I'm enjoying it. Other than that, like I can only use a mouse to play a game. You want me to use a keyboard? Get out. Disgusting. You want me to actually think? Get out of here. I don't want that. I wanna
Understandable, to be honest.
I want to sit there, watch like some show on Netflix, and just click on a fishing spot for hours.
There's a piece in that though. I
actually
did
not
that
a
a lot
bad
in
idea.
college.
Yes.
It especially in a situation where like you have like already completed the things you know you need to do for the day. Like it is a vegetation, but with something to do with both your hands and your eyes, and not just one or the other.
Yes. Agree. 100%.
There's a vibe there. I miss that.
There-
I do miss
there's-
that vibe.
There's a vibe, and it's a glorious vibe that I engage in nightly. Just chilling. Just chilling. All right, that's all I wanted to ask. That was the one thing I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I'm super curious of what people play because I'm like, oh, everyone plays RuneScape. No, not everyone plays RuneScape. No, they don't.
Nobody plays RuneScape.
I do.
Ha ha ha. Oh, shit.
Guess that makes you a nobody then.
I am a nobody.
Got him.
Insert Kingdom Heart theme.
Brandon, you have anything you want to plug before we
Plug.
go?
Plug.
Your
Hone-
podcast, perhaps.
Honestly, yeah, obviously, yeah. You know, it sure is a podcast. I always get frustrated because we live in such an age where if you want to look something up, just go look it up under that name because if you're interested in it, it should be out there. If someone's trying to do something like, the podcasting, right? I always hate it's like, I have an Instagram, there's a Twitter, there's a TikTok. Like, The stuff is out there. Just go into whatever you use and type in "It Sure Is a Podcast." It's probably there. I'm sick of holding these fans' hands. And I mean a whopping
I'm
maybe
sick of holding the
5
hand of people who are trying to support me.
right?
Literally
And
me,
and
though.
I am
Like, I've
sick
never-
of it.
He just like me for real.
I'm like, you're grown adults, figure it out. Like, I've thrown it out there, and if you're consistent, like there's a consistent handful of people who always listen to podcasts, which I do appreciate, but also you got to grow up. I'm tired of dragging you around on the kid leash all the time.
It's a little monkey backpack.
Yeah, the little monkey backpack. Like, I put one person who likes to show on the front, one on the back. The other two are on leashes, walking around with me. I'm like, just go to Instagram, just go to Twitter, just go. It's there, and it sure is a podcast. Okay, all right. Now that I say it, and I kind of sometimes it's ISIAP, ISIAP. It sure is a
ISIAP.
podcast.
Yes,
But other than that, yeah, that's where you find it. That's where
ISIAP
you
is
find
the
all that
first.
stuff.
I'm pretty sure ISIAP is part of the phrase that you use to summon Cthulhu, if I'm not mistaken.
Get out.
Well,
That's fair.
So true.
Well, Eric and I have been talking about doing a cult, a lot of denim, and you kind of
I'm
found
in.
us out. So, no, if you could cut that last little bit about the Cthulhu thing, that would be great. We wanted it to be
You
a
will
big
not.
surprise for episode 100. That's
It was
what we
supposed to be a
really
big
wanted to do.
reveal.
Oh, the cult reveal? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The cult reveal. We'll set up like meet times. We'll have our own little cult con, and then we'll
Oh
just
man, I
summon
love
Cthulhu.
cult. Do you think there's got to be a cult con?
There has to be. It's just you never hear
Right?
about them.
Oh, without a doubt.
You never hear about them, and they're secret, and they happen at like a hotel in the middle of nowhere, or like a Dave and Buster's.